tell me a little bit about why you guys set this up. Has there been a spike in car thefts around here, or is this just like a normal thing you guys do?
There hasn't necessarily been a spike per se, but anytime we can equip the community with educational tools to help prevent them from anything, to try to limit the amount of times that our citizens can be victimized, is definitely something we want to do. Working with our sergeant who's in charge of the Bakersfield Police Department, detectives who work specifically regarding auto thefts, he was able to provide me with some information that we wanted to relay to the public about specific things, tangible things that one can do to decrease the likelihood of someone getting their car stolen.
Okay, and I don't know if you remember like the things that are on the list, but out of these things that are listed here, what is the most common mistake that people make that gets their car stolen?
Well, basically, this is a summary of all the most common things that typically, or one of the most typical reasons why someone gets their car stolen. There are others, but this is kind of the top 10, so to speak. So one of the main ones that, after talking with the sergeant who's in charge of that detail, is that oftentimes people will leave individuals in their car while they run into the store or go inside of a business that they don't even know who they are. They'll leave somebody inside the car in the passenger seat with the vehicle running, and they come back and their car is gone. Another one is people will leave their keys in their vehicle while leave it running and going inside even when there's nobody in it, and the car's unlocked. Suspects will come get in, and it's an easy escape route. A lot of times not having alarm systems, not having other security devices which are beneficial, those are also very common ways for car thieves to steal a vehicle.
Did you want to ask anything?
So how prevalent is this? I think we did a ride-along with CHP recently trying to track these down. So I'm sure preventing it before trying to find it is going to be the best bet.
Yeah, anytime we can educate the public on how to take care of these type of situations to decrease the number of vehicles that are stolen is helpful for us on the enforcement side, because we know that there are always going to be vehicles that are being stolen. But if we can limit the amount of vehicles being stolen and be more proactive in trying to locate the vehicles that are currently stolen, it definitely helps us out in getting those vehicles back, and also try to limit the amount of times our citizens are being victimized and having their vehicles taken.
Do you know how many cars are stolen like a day or a week or like a month?
I don't have any statistics. It's hard to tell by day. However, there are different times of the year when auto thefts are high. Right now is a typical time when auto thefts are higher. However, I don't have any statistics to say exactly how many are taken. However, we are regularly arresting individuals in possession of stolen vehicles. That's kind of why this task force was started. This task force consists of detectives with the Bakersfield Police Department as well as the Highway Patrol. They work in an undercover capacity and follow up on all of our auto thefts, both from the California Highway Patrol as well as the Bakersfield Police Department.
And then just one final thing, would you also recommend that people have like pictures of their vehicles or things like that in case this does happen?
It's always beneficial to have an actual picture of someone's vehicle, especially if it's modified or customized. Oftentimes what we'll do is we'll get the exact make, model, and description of the individual's vehicle, and we can obtain photographs that are similar. However, it's nice to have an identical photograph, but if they're customized, oftentimes they look different from a standard website photograph of what the manufacturer may post. So those things can be helpful when we're trying to locate.
And then always ask me if there's anything that we missed that you want to add.
Did you want to add anything else about this or about car theft in general?
Just that the Bakersfield Police Department is diligent in investigating all auto theft cases. Some of them are very difficult because as technology increases, individuals can break into a car or take a car very quickly, which we've seen time and time again. But we take these cases very seriously, and we're constantly going out and attempting to locate vehicle thieves and locating vehicles and getting them back to the rightful owner.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Were you going to